do I need to put the ceiling in first? Maybe I need to put the ceiling in first. That's possible. Definitely some frustrating elements to this. Is that going to be better for my lights? Let's hope it is, for all our sanity's sake.
Oh, and I'm the type of guy who will never settle down. Where pretty girls are, well, you know that I'm around.
I am temporarily admitting defeat with regards the signs. I have been unable to find a way to place them above the doors without actually using a mod or cheating in some manner. I don't even mind cheating as long as it's, you know, some clever little trick I use to get it in place without having to go to the console. I have been unable to do what I wanted to do, which was place the signs right above the door. I'm going to come up with some other alternative, and failing that, I suppose I will have no choice but to turn to the old mods. Since doing that, since giving up, I have got a new settler by the looks of things. I should get you a jumpsuit and a Pip-Boy. And it's a guy. We really did need some male representation in this place, actually. I've set a few things up in the clinic, including the clinic, a surgery chair, and the photoropter. I did try to turn this into a barber shop. However, there seems to be an issue with pathing. None of the settlers want to come in here, no matter what I do. I have a feeling it's something to do with the way I've done the floors, maybe the pillar. I'm not 100% sure, but this room is totally off limits to them. So, I've either got to completely redo this room, which I am tempted by. I mean, I hate the idea of doing that. And I think if I did it, I would basically do the simplest change I could, and I would almost certainly lose these windows. This is the problem. Having windows on a corner, having a door and a window, is not as easy as it sounds. When you look at the prefab pieces, you can have a door or a window. On one square, for example. I've got both, but it took a lot of messing around. The same is true here. You can't have a corner with a window, so you can't have like a wall and window on a corner piece. Well, you can. I've done it, but it took a little, you know, messing around. I think that has caused pathing issues. So, I can mess around with that. I can probably just turn that into a normal 2x2 room, and with normal walls and everything will be fine, probably. Or, and this is a reasonable alternative, I can actually leave this as a room that's out of bounds for the people of the vault. This is the out of bounds room. Although then you'd have to ask, why the hell have you got windows on it? I don't know why I would want an out of bounds room here. I'd rather have that in my apartment. I'm now wondering whether or not I could actually turn this into the entrance to my apartment. No, my apartment you get to through the overseer's office. Yeah, that's just how it should be. What else? Right, one thing I realised was I did not have a public toilet. So I turned this into a public toilet. Wondering what to do with that room, wasn't I? Yeah? Turned it in to a public toilet. Obviously that is no longer a way to get to the residential area, but we have 2 lavatories for public use. If you know, you're out here drinking and suddenly the call of nature, you've got lavatories. I tried putting sinks in there, but they always ended up too high. So I've placed 4 of them outside. You'll notice the barber chair here, outside the toilet. For some people that's going to seem a little weird, but believe it or not, there's a lot of precedence for that, in Britain at least. You used to find a fair amount of things like in university buildings, the public toilets and the barbers were fairly close together. I don't know if that's true anywhere else. Like, as in pretty much this type of setup. You'd have right outside the toilets a barber shop. So, anyway, it works. Yes, it does. It just works. And the barber can actually get there. So, we now have a public lavatory? Lavatory! Loo. Toilet. Bog. Insert other shorthand way to describe a toilet.
Thanks for your help fighting them off.
You're welcome. This is now the only way into the residential area, though, which I actually think works. I think works. Can I get through, ladies? 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 This is the only way into there now, ladies. I do need you
Happy to be safe in a vault, Overseer.
Yes, you're not actually in the vault. You're in the cave area, surrounded by dead bodies that just do not want to disappear. And I suppose I can drag them somewhere. I'm going to drag them and leave them behind. They're going to smell. They're going to smell. They really are. I'm going to leave them.
Thanks for your help.
Behind a door, behind these things or something, and pretend they're not there. Oh my god. Okay. So yeah, have they gone? They let me through? No, come on. Okay, I can get in now. On the clinic side of things, I've realised I actually want a sick bay, a couple of beds, unassigned, and I think I want the surgery to be its own thing. So, once I've got the security thing made downstairs, I'm actually having a security checkpoint.
You showed up just in the nick of time.
And then some apartments here. I'm going to extend the sick bay over it and have a surgery and a proper, you know, area with beds, sick bay kind of thing. Because I think that would be very cool. Yes, I do. So, right. Of course, I have yet to find a use
manning the soda fountain.
this room.
Ha ha! I win again!
Oh, I put a couple of things for them to do whilst they were here. I want to see the happiness go up. It's currently 89, which may be the highest happiness I've ever had.
I don't think I ever want to go up top again, Overseer.
I know! Isn't this just an awesome place? Or it will be.
Again.
The thing now is the thing I've been kind of avoiding for some time, and that is the fact that I'm going to have to do the roof. I want to fix the roof in this place, and more, well, not importantly, but more irritatingly, I'm going to have to redo the columns. They, as you can see here, they go right up there underneath the slanted part, and it won't actually work. It doesn't work. They need to be like that to work. And actually, really, I should have done it that way anyway. If you look at it, the columns there are further from the center than here, so it's just something that would probably would have had to be done. It's just going to take a while. Those columns took forever. They really did. The roof part of it, I think, will only take me a few minutes. So, you know, that's a relief in some ways. That's not bad, actually. I'm not totally in love with that piece there. No, I'm not. But there's not a lot I can put there that makes any sense. I can't find any pieces that match it exactly. So that kind of worries me a little. I feel like I'm missing something. Like, that's only supposed to be used for Vault-Tec. I mean, that's the other thing. I kind of feel that, in actual fact, this... Oh, no. This should be there. Does it match? I don't actually think it does. The bottom part matches, but then... Oh, the top part would match, wouldn't it? Let's place... Probably ordinarily you'd have a door or something there. Maybe. Maybe that's what you would normally have. A door or another blank piece. Because the blank piece would actually kind of match a tiny bit. Let's have a... Yeah, look, that's probably how it's supposed to be. Do you think? I suspect that is how it's supposed to be. But I would then have to move the overseer's office upstairs. Or, in theory, I could put another vault window there, like so. Have a double vault symbol. That's a little pretentious, isn't it? Thing is, that's the overseer's office, and that's where you're supposed to have this window. It's tradition. Unless I move my office upstairs, and the idea of doing that gives me the screaming heebie-jeebies, because I don't really want to move everything. I am thinking a window there, but it means I need to adjust my apartment. Actually, that's probably a good idea. Anyway, if you look, I seem to be rather on the tired side. I should probably go to bed. But I think it means I have to move my apartment one closer, because if I'm not very much mistaken, it said corner piece, and I think it's this one. Yeah, there's the window. Right. So I need to make this room basically bigger and replace it with a window piece, which I can do. These are the quarters, and I want that. Of course, I then need to put a corner in, otherwise it won't be neat. That's kind of cool, actually, isn't it? To have a window out onto the... I definitely want some glass in that, though. But of course, this is all then going to need to be moved. That's not actually that big a problem as far as I can see, because what I would need to do is move that. Why aren't you? Come on. Thank you. Move everything like... Oh, it might be a problem for the bedroom. It's going to be a problem for the bedroom. Damn. Right. The bedroom can't actually move that much. Oh, well, that sort of sucks a little, doesn't it? Okay, this is kind of cool. Yes, it is. This is a tiny bit annoying then. Well, okay. So, let's think about this. Can I have the overseer's office one floor up and have my apartment down here? I don't think so. I think the overseer's office... I mean, that just makes no sense, does it? That makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. Why would you have the overseer's office first? Sorry, my apartment here. Right. One other option is move the security room to here. Have this as a security room and put a normal window here. Then we've got a security room upstairs and a security room downstairs. One for the private, one for the public, as previously discussed. Then what we would have is... Let's just... Can I just leave this somewhere for now? Thank you. Then we would have the overseer's office like that. So we'd have a security office above. We could even have a normal wall, but I sort of feel like that you know, I don't know. Maybe actually have multiple window pieces going across, 3 of them, and have a command center in there. So you've got the public face of security. This is where everyone comes and reports things, but they're not really allowed to go upstairs. However, if things are dire, this would be the situation room. I could turn this into. I could actually make this considerably larger now that I think about. Oh, probably don't want to do that because of this. I'd have to check outside to see how the hell that would work, and if it would work. It probably wouldn't, purely because of the size of things, or I'd have to move everything back. I'm more thinking about that. Right, the stairs. But if I turn that into a security room and then turn this into the overseer's office and then have my apartment beyond it, I sort of feel like I'm getting a little. I'm pushing it a little. And all for what? Because the window's slightly annoying. And it is. It is slightly annoying, but I honestly think this is one of those things I could probably live with. You know, just have my office there. Have my office there, and then my apartment up there. I mean, it's not too bad anyway, is it? I mean, it's not like it looks bad. I just get the feeling that's where this is supposed to be. That's supposed to be up there. It's just a feeling, and honestly, right now, another feeling I'm having is sod that. It can stay. All I need to do is move my bedroom. That might be a tiny bit difficult, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. You know, this is how dictatorships start. You know, you start off looking down on everyone else, and before you know it, you're cackling. So how does it look from here? The thing is the roof... It kind of hides what's going on there and there. So, well, only from this view. Only from this view, to be honest. Actually, now I'm curious how it looks down below. No, before I do that, I didn't have to actually move the room, just extend it slightly. I moved the hallway and then extended this round the corner. Then I could have the window in the middle. And this kind of works, actually. This is now my living room. My bedroom is still there with its awful wallpaper. I'm really thinking of actually changing this to common room, although that generally looks pretty crappy, doesn't it? I'm not even... Wait a minute. Why is there a... What are these pieces? Why is there... That's a domestic hallway and doorway. This is a hall 2 doorway. Oh. Oh, right. Because this piece did not have a doorway. What I was wondering about was this line, the copper line that ends there. This is because this one is a default doorway. This one is not. This one I had to create because I used a 3-way. This is a proper doorway. A proper doorway. This comes with the prefab, basically. This does not. I had to place that one to get the doorway. You understand what I'm talking about. Anyway, so there you go. So, apartment's not changed that much. Just close the door behind us. And close to that as well. Can we put switches that just... There's no... I mean, are there switches? Are there door switches that we can just click? Probably they wouldn't be there. They'd be like over here or something. Is it possible? Connectors and switches. This is a... I think this needs to be wired to something though. Like I don't think there... I think the wired doors are actually... You have to wire them up as I did in the outside area. No, it'll come here, won't it? Yes. Doors. Definitely got a lot more menu options now. Where is that? Powered. Oh, right. One powered door and That one. None of these would look good here. No. What? A vault door? I can put a vault door somewhere? I can put a vault... I'm going to put a vault door somewhere. I want a vault door! This means I can put vault doors in... Oh, that is really good. Could you get out of the Overseer's office, please? Right.
Good to see you, Overseer.
Yeah. Oh, from here, as an Overseer, when I'm looking as the Overseer, I can see across here, and the roof doesn't look that weird, really. Whereas from above, I don't get to see everyone on the top areas. But you know what? Maybe that's for the best. As I said, don't want to end up getting that whole vibe. Definitely not. And it does look good from down here. It does feel spacious, and yet having the roof here still makes this feel kind of vaultish. I like the slightly enclosed feeling here, and then the more open feeling here. I'm thinking I want some sort of plants or something in the center. I have not yet decided what I want here.
You gotta try this.
But
Slot machine, it's the best.
I'm thinking this might be the way to the recreation area. I was going to have the recreation area through there, but maybe we'll have an entrance to it here. And I'm not sure what we're going to have recreation-wise. And by recreation, I mean things like a basketball court. Maybe a gymnasium, although I was thinking of having the gymnasium in the residential area. Maybe I could have a public one as well. Up here, I was thinking pool tables. Pool tables and slot machines for fun. And I was thinking tables down here. I could do it the other way around, though. Do we want... The thing is this is a bit pokey for dinner, isn't it? I thought it would be intimate, but it's not. Girders remove the intimacy. At least this is well lit. I think we should have the tables up here, maybe a few slot machines, and then the pool table
This soda's better than nuclear.
down here.
Try it. You'll see.
You know what that means, though? That kind of means the kitchen should be upstairs.
Yes.
That, of course, is an option. We could have a... Not a kitchen, but an access to the kitchen, a servery, and put a stairway. So that from the kitchen you can go directly upstairs, carry the stuff upstairs, and deliver it to the restaurant.
So damn hungry.
Some post-apocalyptic hellhole this is, right? I'm discussing whether or not to turn the cantina into a restaurant. Yeah, because this is where I was originally thinking the food would get made. But, you know, tell you what, here's the thing. I'm going to leave that for now. I think what we should do is close this off so people don't accidentally wander out. What do you think? Put a doorway in it. You know, I mean, these guys, not that bright. Mind you, they open doors. They do actually open doors. I suppose we could say that's natural selection in action. I was even thinking maybe what I should do is just put a quick room in there to... You know what? Yes, I don't need to do that. Yes, I'm obsessing. Yes, I'm probably crazy. Leave me alone. We're going to make it a common room. And corner piece, obviously. Which corner piece? That one. Come on. Right, yeah. I'm just going to make a very quick common room here with nothing in it so that we've got at least some semblance of safety. And basically just in case because here's the thing. It could be a year and a day before I get back here. You know that's true. So, let's put some... Can I do that from here without falling to my horrible death? Please, come on. Go down. Go down. I'm pressing the button that's supposed to send it down, but it's not going down.
Haha, yes, I win again.
Okay, let's place it there. Sometimes this really annoys me. I have to re-look at it and then... Come on.
You gotta try the slot machine. It's the best.
Yes. going to be easier to do this from down here. Yes, it is. Really annoying. God. See, look, you're supposed to be able to use the... Oh, you can. I can from here. I just couldn't there. Oh, is it too big? It's too big. I'm using the wrong size. Voila. All right. Oh, am I going to be able to build that there? Oh, that's not the end of the world. Don't act like it's the end of the world. Please don't act like it's the end of the world. Oh, nursery. Don't want to make a nursery there. No, I don't. We're making a common room. At least I can get that piece in there. No, not that one. That one. That one. That one. Okay. Please let me. It's not going to let me, is it? It is not actually going to let me, which is... What did I say? Don't panic? I did say don't panic, didn't I? I said don't panic. Oh, anyway, let's... Oh, no. Just... The next question is, how lazy am I? Am I going to... Am I going to build a stairway to get up here? So I don't need to... I don't think I actually have any more... Oh, I've got one spare stairway. Okay, so then... Right. Now, there are ways around this, aren't there? Please tell me there are ways around this. I mean, I could do something horrible like... No. Okay. So this is not going to work. Basically, without getting ridiculously creative and probably creating an area they can't walk in, like I did over there, making a 2x2 room with a window and a door by the side of each other is not advisable. So I think what I should probably do is... Well, actually, that's... If I'm not going to make it into a room, but more of an access port, I can do some clever things like... Don't we have some windows here? Is that a two-way window? That's a two-way window. Where do we have a one? That we do. Right. I can do something like this. But before I do that, I need to remove this. So I can, if I want to, place a domestic panel over... Come on, snap into... Oh, you're not going to snap into place because of this.
You gotta try this.
Of course you're not.
Slot machine, it's the best.
It's not going to slot in there because... Oh, God, you know what? It really isn't worth it. We're just trying to make this safe. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to make this safe for now. I'll worry about expanding it later. Although I suspect what that means is I'm not going to... Just... No. You're not going to let me do this, are you? No. And can I now place the... Yeah. Don't ask why. Do not ask why you need to do it like that. I have no idea. It's beyond me. Okay, so nursery, clinic, cafeteria, common room. What was the nursery again? What sort of... Oh, that's right, yeah. No, let's just make it common for now. And once again, we want... Not that doorway, this doorway. Okay, it will do for now. We've got a small room that no one can get killed wandering in and out of. And we've got some real estate up here. I'll figure out what the hell to do with that later on. Of course, there's nothing stopping me actually moving this entire section forward, I think. Why did I move it back? I can't actually remember. But I can probably...
Never thought I'd be an honest-to-goodness vault dweller. Huh.
Lift that up, move everything forward one, and just, you know, have a normal-sized room. We lose a little bit of this real estate, but honestly, that's probably worth it. That is probably what I'm going to do, and we will deal with that at a later date. You see, I've got a few other priorities at the moment. The first thing is I'm going to get a Vault suit, and Pip-Boy, for you, I should move these things further in, but... I mean, actually, no, they kind of belong out here, really. This is where people are going to come in and out. Oh, I want to test out the vault door idea. Yes, I do. I want to test out the vault door. I really do want to test that one out. That's... I haven't armed everyone yet. They're all running around with no weaponry whatsoever. Because I just take the pipe weapons off them, because I'm not having any settlers of mine running around with pipe weapons. I'd rather them run around unarmed than, like, paupers. Yes, that made sense in my head. Okay, where the hell... Now, right, as I said, there's some priorities. Hello, how you doing? And one of them is to make food. Not because we need it. We've got tons of food being shipped in. Tons of the stuff. But... the problem is they don't automatically know that for some strange reason. They think they're starving. They're complaining about being starving even though they've got tons of food coming in. So, priority one is probably to fix up the hydroponics bay I have been talking about. And that's going to be through here, I think. I'm going to create... probably another atrium, actually. Probably another atrium. I don't know for sure, because honestly, I'm bored of atriums. You can probably understand why. Common room could be good enough. They're a bit... I sort of feel like I want to be able to plant some fairly tall crops, you see, which I think needs an atrium. What... I probably should actually look at the crop growing options we have, as well as, does the vault have anything specific for crops? We've got wide halls. I've not done anything with wide halls. I kind of feel like I want to build something with a wide hall, just so I've done it, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Probably doesn't. I just want to know what the hell those are for. Oh, no, never mind. No, right, of course. Yeah, no, I figured it out. It's for them. It's for that. The problem. Oh.
I just can't lose.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, I was relying on that supporting itself because only, you know, there wasn't going to be under that big a load. Oh, God. Man. Come on. Snap in place. Snap in place. Snap in place. Do it. Do it! For some odd reason, I can't snap one here. I don't know why. Maybe that's just a bit too... I don't know. I don't know, and I don't think it's that important. That does look more structurally sound anyway. I mean, I said, I felt like it was... If it was welded on here and here as a stairway, it was probably strong enough, supported in air, as long as we didn't have, like... you know, a 10-ton person walking up and down, but that will really make sure it's supported. No, what was I looking for? Stuff to make food with, really. So the atrium seems to be the more obvious choice because I can make two-story buildings. I don't want to make anything fancy, though. I could, of course, just build a greenhouse out here. Not going to, because I want barns, prefabs, floors... Does any of this... Is any of this slightly useful for making... Not really. No, I was thinking warehouse. No greenhouse stuff, though. Basically, I'm still going to stick with the vault theme. I still want my... let's put this here. And you here. I still want to be inside of a vault, not to build a building or have them farming... out. Because, I mean, you could just plant a bunch of crops here and they could come out. But we don't want that. We want a bloody hydroponics bay. So, we got to figure out how tall the things are. The second priority, I think this is secondary for now, is the residents. They are currently, of course, all sleeping in the rough. And that's probably, you know... Actually, you know what? For now, I've got plenty of unused rooms, including... So, I mean, I could actually house them all in the overseer's office, couldn't I? Apartment, couldn't I? I've got this 4-room apartment, security, all the living amenities, and these guys are out here. So I'm going to move all the beds in here for now. Yes, I feel guilty about leaving my settlers out there. That is 15 beds. I think we're at 12 settlers at the moment. So they now all have beds inside, in rooms. It's a little crowded, a little cramped. They don't have their own apartments yet, but honestly, they all seem a little upset. Oh! Okay, I forgot to move that back. Yes, I did. Oh, is it gonna not let me because of this? Can you go working? Go do the tailory thing. Yeah, I'll move this out of your way. Go. Thank you. Right. Yeah, they're all obsessed with the drink machine and the slot machines, which is fine. They're all happy. 90 happiness and going up. That is absolutely the happiest settlement I have ever had. I mean, this is way happier than Nordhagen Beach. And Nordhagen Beach was pretty good, but honestly, if you had to choose Nordhagen Beach or this, I mean, alright, you could say, but it's a beach. No, it's not. It's a radioactive lakeside set of hovels. This is a high-tech vault. It has running water, I'm assuming. I'm assuming it has. See, I could drink from them. It has toilets that are not hovering above said radioactive lake. It's going to be safe. Vault door. Right, I want to... See, what I'm thinking... This is why I was coming in this direction. Can we set a vault door in here? I mean... buildings... doors... I mean, if a vault door would fit in here somehow... That would be... Oh, just... See, I'm supposed to be able to press the activate key and then... You know, you can move... Oh, God, look at that. It goes up into the air. Let's pick something smaller so I can show you what it's supposed to do. Right, so if I press the place key and then move the mouse, it moves sideways like this. And if I move it up and down, it goes up and down. That's my mouse scroll, my mouse wheel. But for some reason, it just doesn't always do what it's supposed to do. I just don't think this wants to go down. That's the problem, isn't it? Now it's going up there. See, that's not useful. I don't know why it thinks that is a good idea. Oh. Okay, it's... Oh, it's snapping to the concrete things. Okay, so this is a sign that it might actually... Okay, that's the outside bit. I want to place a vault door. I want a vault door. I want a vault door. Alright. Okay, well, I'm building one. What's that snapping to? What is that snapping to? Is it snapping to some of those? Right. And, how do I open it? Doesn't seem very secure, does it, really? Just click on it. That's kind of cool, though. That's kind of cool. Not gonna lie. That is kind of... Okay, right, so that's... Right, it's snapped into place on the concrete walls. So I could probably get this set up in some way. The question is will it, you know, clip into things? Okay, seems... Okay, no, come on. I mean, it seemed to actually want to clip in there. No, not interested in it. Like, there was a green moment. There's a green moment. Just... I mean, I'm not saying I will do that, but, like, maybe if I move some of the... Let's put it down again. Maybe if I move some of those... Having a vault there? That would be awesome. Or... I mean, I can have this in front of the... entrance here. If I move these a little. Oh, right. Yeah, I read what is technically a spoiler. After finishing with the Overseer, I read a spoiler that there is something over there. There is a passage to open up. Okay, let's... At this point, I wasn't particularly angry about it. No, I wasn't. Was it here? Yes, it was here. Was it... Hello? Thank you. Oh, right. Okay. Oh, is that the... Is that where I'm building my residential thing? It might be. Okay, so I can actually get to... Okay, right. So I can get to the water plant and probably create something fairly safe. And, you know, that doesn't involve me jumping in and out of the radioactive goo. And then... Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm just jumping up and down. And then have a vault here. I mean, if I can... What are we... Okay, we're kind of blocked there. What I obviously need to do is play around and find some point at which I want it as central as possible. And then, of course... Oh, no, it's already flush up against. Okay, that's not too bad, is it? That's not too bad. The big question now is, can I put more concrete at the top? I mean, I'm assuming this thing's built to snap to concrete. That does make sense, but... Okay, doesn't want to know with that one. Why won't it fit that one then? Oh, no, it will, maybe. Yeah, just gotta get the snap point right on. Do we get another one on this side as well? Probably not going to let me snap. Oh, no, it will. Okay. Doesn't clip through, just curiosity. I need to block off at that side. I can block off there. You see, what I've done is I've put some concrete at the side there. So I make an extra lip, and then of course I can put some roof pieces on as well, so that no one can get through. I mean, I do a damn sight better job of it, I think. But in theory, I can set up a vault door. Then the question comes, can I connect? Right, and then if I connect all the vault, what do you call it? Tubes, passages to here, then we've got a way to get to the water thing from that side, and then we can block off this. I'm going to ditch this for now. This is just more of an experiment than anything. And I'm sure there are some neater ways of doing it. Maybe I'll find a better way of doing it. It's that little thing there. And then I can have a vault door here, and then anyone going out's got to go through a vault door. That is pretty awesome. I don't think I can get the same thing done here, but maybe... Maybe... You never know. It's just... I don't think I can. But that would be awesome. I think it's the wrong way. Or does that go into the... Probably not. However, I mean, this is not that this isn't secure. That's pretty damn secure as it is. And this thing here, you can't open from the other side. You need to activate via the switch. Maybe I'll put a vault door here. I mean, yes. Am I going a teeny tiny, itty bitty bit overboard on the security? You might say that. You would have a valid argument to make. I'm not saying you'd be correct, but I definitely consider the fact that maybe you had a point. Although I thought I could get that in there for a second. It looked like I could, didn't it? Did it look like I could? Come on, you gotta let me get that in there somewhere. Because if I can get something like that here, that's even better. That is even better. I still probably would leave this area here as a... You know, this is the extra security layer. And then another vault door up ahead. Yeah. I know. I gotta get on with making food. I've got to get on with making food. This makes me wonder whether or not I should have... It's pretty ugly, really, isn't it? Whether I should have... Where's the door? Oh, I haven't got an end door piece on this, I don't think. Have I got an end door piece on this? I don't think I have. Oh, yes, I have. End cap. I've got an end cap. There you go. Honestly, now I'm just thinking I really would like to replace that. I can't get there, can I? That with an actual vault door. I can't do that. I can't do that. That would be insane. I'd have to demolish all the work I'd done, and I'm going to do it eventually, aren't I? I'm not going to do it now. I'm not going to do it now. I am not going to do it now. What I'm going to do now is make food. I'm going to deal with security last, in a way. I know that's stupid. I've put up some temporary defenses. It's only 110, but I'm here. If anything attacks, I can run at it and shoot it. However, the defenses will need to be put up once I've got the layout finished. So, what was I thinking? Food. Now, resources. Water. We've got water sorted. Food. We've got crops, but don't I have... Right, garden plots. No, not these stations. Are they not like hydroponic vault? No. I mean, I can use these garden plots inside, can I not? I think so. I can have them in my hydroponics bay. I was hoping there were benches that I could grow things on as well. Because if it's just floor stuff like that, I'm pretty sure I can plant everything in a single story, which would mean I could use the common room. I've got to ditch those bodies as well. What else could they be under? Not defense, not electrics, not stores. Can I use elevators in my vault? Do they snap? I can use elevators in my vault. Not exactly. Oh, it needs power. Needs power. I can get power. Power I can get. I could forgo the need to run up and down stairs all the time and become totally and utterly lazy, and then have to spend huge amounts of time on the training cycle to keep fit. Interesting. Definitely interesting. Maybe for this area is what I'm thinking. A nice elevator. Also for the residential area. Actually, you know, where this would have been the perfect area for it. I hate to say it, but it's the biggest cavern. I could have built all sorts of things all the way to the sky. I still might. There is room to expand out there eventually. Well, anyway, you know what? Keep looking. Oh, we are so having an arcade. Yes, we are. I did not realize I could build... Oh, look at this. Why does none of this improve happiness? This should improve happiness. It should. It should definitely improve happiness. This should just increase creepiness. Exit side, right, restroom. Alright, okay, we've got signs for that. Vault. We've got statues, not useful. Posters could be useful, actually, to make the place look nice. Signs, impossible to bloody well place. Oh, wait. Oh! Ah, those look... Okay, I'm going to place a load of those. Miscellaneous, lots of consoles, crates, boxes. This is just I got Christmas trees. Right, so I think I don't want people to be wandering through hydroponics if they're trying to get to engineering. Actually, this was where it came up. It wasn't the residential area. It was this area that leads to the water thing, isn't it? Or to the water treatment plant, for that matter. So, I think what I will do is have a basic passageway coming out from there. That... Should I have it turning straight away? I think so, actually. I think we'll have it turning and travelling to here. Oh, maybe it should go this side so that we could have a door, an access door. I don't actually see any reason anybody ever needs to come to this area, to be honest. And I don't think these railings are needed. No, I don't. Is there anything else down there? I can't take this. I don't need to take that. Caution sign. Alright, so whatever I do has got to get built over those. And hopefully I can build supports up to them. So, at some point I'm going to want the passage to come out. So I think I want it to be here. It's going to be a long corridor. It is going to be a long corridor. This is actually where I could... This is where I could actually use this, isn't it? This is where I could, for the first time, just... But isn't that going to clip with the beds upstairs? That's got to clip upstairs, hasn't it? I think the roof vaults up. I think it does. I think the roof is now busy. Well, it should be technically killing my people. But okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Was it not as tall as I thought it was? It doesn't come through in the slightest? No, that's part of... maybe it's not there. Maybe it's... No? I'm hearing them walk around. Let's see if we can see it like this. No, it does not come through. Okay. That's kind of cool then. Because now I found a use for the large pieces. Because it kind of works, doesn't it? We're going from one major area to the next, and we go into this. It's basically a maintenance tunnel. Why isn't... Oh, the reason that's not going through is because it's not currently... I think if we put the next piece in, it will be embedded inside the people, I think. In fact, is it even going to let us do it? I bet you it won't. Yeah. Like that, for example. That... oh, right. Yeah, it can't go there because of the clipping. Alright, but... Does that mean I could maybe have it here? The thing is once I get to this point, I kind of... No, I want it to come to here and then go across, and then we're going to have the hydroponics on this side and above it. Actually, that probably means this is... Oh, no. No, it's the same height. It is the same height. Then why can that not go underneath? Why can that not, for example... Oh, it can go there? Alright. And it can go... It can go there. Okay, so no, it is actually the exact same height. So then why would it not let me place that one? Is that not perfectly placed as well? I would have... Oh! I was too close. Okay, I was too close. Okay, brilliant! 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 Right. So, we now have what's this? This is a... That's a doorway. then in which case we don't need a domestic. We don't need that. What we need to, we don't need a utility thing. We're going straight from this area, which is a domestic. I used the domestic for this one. And we need one of the ones with a hole to doorway. Come on. It was there. Simple door into this. Simple door. Get into the large... oh, come on. How cool is that? Totally useless, but kind of cool. Everyone can leave the tools. And yes, definitely loving that. Yes, it was just an excuse. What have we got here? We've got a wide hall like that. We've got a wide hall with... oh, just different junctions, I guess. And these are the end pieces. Corner pieces. I don't... oh, and just a total end. No. I just need that one. I think we're just... oh, okay. Why are you... come on, snap it. Snap into place. Like so. And then... do I need another... I need at least one more, I think. Oh, yes. Right, and from there... I think at that point we're getting to... oh, it's a shame we can't get one with 2 doors. We've got one with 1 door. Although, no, wait a minute. We can do it like this. I don't really want... oh, no, that's... oh, we can maneuver it. We can actually maneuver it. But what I want is... voila. And... voila. So now what we've got is hydroponics. And then we'll have the area here. And it will go back upon itself. Maybe. And... here we will have the access to... wherever we're going here. At least that's what I'm thinking. Let's just see how this goes. I need hall to doorway. Like so. But on this one I want a corner, don't I? That's what I want here. Oh, they don't have any corners with just doors. I don't think anyway. So I'm going to need... end cap, and then a... oh, wait a minute. You can make utility rooms, not just passages. That could be very interesting. I sort of assumed I was going to have to make it like that, although I'm probably going to do that anyway. So... this one will take us, unfortunately, not directly there. I think the hydroponics is not going to fit here. It's not as tall as I thought it was. It is not that tall, is it? No, it's not. That's unfortunate. I'm probably going to have to end that a little earlier. Yes, indeed. Probably something more like that. And then have the passage wind its way. Probably. In fact, as ultra cool. It's a bit too long. I'm getting carried away with the large corridor. Yes, I am. I should have the... probably actually have gone totally too much, haven't I? I'm wasting real estate just because I want massively cool looking long areas. Let's have a look at this. I mean, this is pretty good anyway. It's an access area. I can even put a turret or something in here as a just in case. Like a shotgun turret. I like the silence. Oh, and wait a minute. I'll bet you any... Well, let's test that theory. Let's pick up a turret and place it there and see if they can hear it in the bedroom above. It's not going to be a bedroom. It's going to be a security room, but, you know... You don't want to be having security briefings like, right, this is what... You know, because... It's going to put everyone in a bad mood. People who are in a bad mood make lousy security officers. Yes, they do. Also, equally lousy dictators.
Oh, and I'm the type of guy who will never settle down. Where pretty girls are.